All right, tonight we're here for the grand opening of Julie Weintraub's Hands Across the Bay's Donation and Empowerment Center. Let's take a look. This evening's celebration marks an exciting new chapter in the amazing 12-year history of Julie Weintraub's Hands Across the Bay. From inception, Steve and Julie Weintraub have fulfilled their vision to positively impact the lives of as many Tampa Bay residents as possible. Through assisting and mentoring hardworking families that are in need, to being a strong advocate for victims of domestic violence, to supporting other worthwhile organizations, and to spread love with various acts of kindness. Through their Hands Across the Bay charity, they've inspired so many in the Tampa Bay community to become more compassionate, empathetic, and charitable. This new Donation and Empowerment Center adds a whole new dimension on what they can do to help others.
I can't even put into words how excited I am and how excited our team is and how blessed we are that tonight is finally the grand opening of our Donation and Empowerment Center. We have been working morning and night, weekends, and just so grateful that it's finally here.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is amazing. We only had like a little room, thankfully in the heart of Golden Diamond Source. Now we have space to be able to work on empowerment and do groups for law enforcement officers who have PTSD, for survivors of trauma can come in here and be able to relax. We can talk it out. Families can come and pick out their groceries, their food, their clothes. We got Roy's Closet named after my dad for clothes for men and products for men, and a therapy room. We're just so excited and thankful to WinStar Homes.
Well, this is all a dream, really. We had the dream, but we just didn't know how we were going to make it all happen. And you know, I had this building built in 1983, and it's changed hands. We bought it back, and we knew that there was a special purpose for Hands Across the Bay, and something special needed to be done.
You know, it was about 16 months ago, during the height of the pandemic, that we first visited the proposed site for the Hands Across the Bay Donation Center. It was a building that needed massive and expensive renovations. The facilities were run down and in bad shape on numerous fronts. David Lesser and Bobby Gross and their team from WinStar Homes, one of Florida's top custom luxury home builders, agreed to provide the donation to execute and deliver the needed renovations.
So much love has been put into this. I mean, countless hours of volunteer work from WinStar Homes, countless hours from our team, countless hours from our kindness warriors, many financial contributions from so many sponsors. We are just so blessed. This is a labor of love.
A year ago, you and I stood here and watched us start dismantling this place, and now it's done. It looks amazing. We couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity of working with Julie and Hands Across the Bay on this.
I just messaged David Lesser and asked him if he could help with some drywall, and they literally said, we're all in. I'm like, what do you mean all in? He's like, I'm all in, and he literally gutted the entire place.
I tell you, we feel really fulfilled by what we've done. We're glad to be associated with this project, and we count ourselves as lucky.
They're just two amazing guys, very successful business people. They build the best homes that I've ever seen in my life, but they've got big hearts. Hearts is gold, and they were able to help us pull this all together.
So we're very thankful for their dedication and the time they put into this. I mean, I can't even imagine what this cost them to do it. And Sherman's Williams teamed up, did all the paint, brought a truckload of food, a Ferguson Home, donated the appliances, so we're just super thankful.
The things that they're doing for families and for women and for just about anybody that's in need is unprecedented.
And the more you heard the stories, it's impossible not to get emotional and ultimately realize that there's a greater good that you have to take part in order to be able to help people that are less fortunate.
Now, WinStar Homes, in partnership with Steve and Julie Weintraub and the Golden Diamond Source, who donated the funding for the center's building lease, as well as providing all the salaries for the entire Hands Across the Bay team, as they have done for 12 years. You see, that allows the majority of donation dollars to work towards helping those in need. Tonight, so many ongoing supporters of Hands Across the Bay attended this evening's grand opening.
The excitement, especially at Christmas, and everybody being outside and being together, so special. Local money, staying local, helping local people. 95% of every dollar stays in the community. This center is just going to help more people, that's all.
I'm really surprised actually with the facility. I'm amazed with that. It is amazing inside, and they did separate rooms for different goals, and it's pretty amazing.
Not only is there a place now for all of this to come together, but just the peacefulness when you walk in here is just pretty amazing, you know. I mean, it just gives you, it uplifts you. It's just such a great, great feeling.
The need never seems to lessen. The need to help people just seems to grow. And we know that. That's why we're committed to continuing this as long as we can. We can't imagine not continuing to do this for the rest of our lives because we think so much of them. And of course, I don't know how they ever did what they did without something like this.
We've been doing this, you know, raising money for Hands Across the Bay for like 5 years now, and it's just been an amazing experience. I think we've raised, I don't know, hundreds, like $500,000 or something. So, and it just makes me feel so good. The committee's so strong. We've been doing this forever, and we just help the community, and Julie's amazing.
I want to fall down. You know, love. My wife's blown away. I'm blown away because Julie never even told me they were doing this. You know, we were involved in the cars and giving those away and things like that. This is phenomenal.
This amazing Donation and Empowerment Center was also the result of support from the Spear Foundation. A big shout out to Ingrid Arneberg and also Tom Free for their contributions. And of course, a big thank you to the in-kind sponsors who helped out too. The team from Sherwin-Williams Tampa District, Prodigy Flooring, and Ferguson Appliances all helped make tonight's dream a reality.
We're just so excited to get started with our new center opened up, and everyone here is excited as well, donating and helping out any way they can. So it's a great start for us.
You know, we always help pay people's bills when they're missing something. They get in a car accident, now they can't pay the electric bill. We fill in those gaps, but now we can fill in the gap of groceries, of clothes, of baby diapers, of anything, of healing, of counseling. I mean, we can do so much to help the community here, and it's amazing.
This new center will allow Hands Across the Bay to help so many from many different aspects.
Being a survivor of domestic violence myself, I know how important connection is, and sisterhood and community, and we are going to have this welcoming, beautiful, healing, happy environment where survivors can come, children can come. Really, we're looking forward to first responders as well to have groups for them to heal from PTSD.
It's going to be a whole new path for us that we'll be able to do empowerment groups here and help a lot of people. So it's a different direction for us, but a great new direction.
You know, one of the new services offered will be able to help police officers who have suffered from PTSD.
I came to know Julie and Steve Weintraub and Hands Across the Bay when I was working with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. I was there for 25 years. I recently retired. I'm honored to be a part of Hands Across the Bay. They've added the law enforcement first responders component to Hands Across the Bay. It's an empowerment center for officers involved in traumatic events such as a deadly shooting. I myself was involved in a deadly shooting in 2013, so I know what the effects of PTSD is and how it affects officers at a personal level, at home, the relationships with their family, and off the job. So I was honored to spearhead the program here.
What a fun evening of celebration and festivities as food was provided by the Courtside Grill. As always, so many Tampa Bay media personalities were on hand to share their love and support.
I mean, you come in here, it's so warm, and it's all the things you want as a woman, as a family, as a child. You come in and you see just the love and attention that went into this place. I mean, it's spectacular. Julie is the best champion for the underdog. Like, I'm listening to her talk, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we need more people like her in this world. She recognizes people who need help, and say, I want to do something about that. I'm going to do something about that. She takes action.
So excited to be here and so excited for the work they do for our community. A lot of people have no idea what they do and what Hands Across the Bay is all about. But you have to come to one of these events to hear some of the things they do, because they don't really brag about it or talk about it. So they depend on us in the media to get the word out. But really, if you have the opportunity to donate to Hands Across the Bay, I think it's handsacrossthebay.org, right? Donate, because they do so much work that you don't even think about.
You know, during the evening's presentation, David Lesser and Bobby Gross were honored as the 2021 Philanthropist of the Year, and Martin Lucario, also from Windstar Homes, was recognized as Kindness Warrior of the Year. What an evening of hope, inspiration, and community support, all geared towards helping so many in the Tampa Bay community. The Hands Across the Bay team are so excited to roll up their sleeves and get back to work in uplifting others, just as they have done for the last 12 years. For Hands Across the Bay, the best is yet to come.
Thank you everyone for your support. We appreciate everything you do. This helps Tampa Bay area so much, and we cannot wait for you all to see what we do here at Hands Across the Bay.
Thank you, Tampa Bay, for all the great support, and to this guy right here, John H. Mejia, for everything he's done for Hands Across the Bay and Golden Diamond Source. We love you guys.
I just want to give the most heartfelt thank you ever to everyone who's been involved in our Donation Empowerment Center project. We are so thankful, and you are going to change tons of lives. Thank you.
Just want to thank you all, entire Tampa Bay, everyone who supports Golden Diamond Source, Hands Across the Bay, WinStar Homes, any of our bigger supporters. Thank you.
All right, that's a wrap from Julie Weintraub's Hands Across the Bay's Donation and Empowerment Center. For Good Life Tampa Bay, I'm H. John Mejia. Hey, join the Hands Across the Bay community and support this worthwhile cause. Make a donation, volunteer your time, become a kindness warrior. We all can do something. Please help make a difference. Go to handsacrossthebay.org. That's handsacrossthebay.org. Or call them at 727-573-7720. That's 727-573-7720.